Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to EU4. And here we were in the History Revived mod. And leaving off with last episode, we managed to take a massive chunk out of Ferrara, out of Milan rather, taking Monferrato, Pavia and Genoa, which is incredible because that are two big provinces out of the Genoese trade node and the main center of trade, the level 3. Having that is super helpful. That's the equivalent of having Venice itself. The only problem is we've taken out tons and tons of debt in order to sustain ourselves in that last battle with Milan, Venice, and I think if I remember correctly it was the papacy. We've got a lot to be doing now. I need to make sure that my relations with France, Naples and Savoy all stay very positive in this time, because I am going to be very weakened. I've also just seen that France, oh boy. Okay, so I don't have the prestige needed. I really do not have the prestige needed. I mean, they've got 26 prestige. I've got 44. What do the Scots have? 8. So I'm 4th in line. I think it was 4th in line for the throne. Although Louis is 16, if and when he goes. Actually, no, I'm 5th in line. After Foix, Alencon, Ulster and Scotland, then we are in charge or in line for the throne. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I do wonder how that's going to go. But hopefully, fingers crossed, can you imagine getting a PU on France? That's insane. That's amazingly insane. I love the idea of that. And this loan has just got a hell of a lot easier to pay back. Not only have we finally completed the core on Genoa, but I've also just got an event pop up that I completely forgot to mention. That it actually brings up the option for obviously dip power or cash. I took the cash and we managed to pay off 2 loans in total. So that means we've only got 4 left to pay. I'm hoping now that Monferrato and Pavia have been cored yet, look like that, we can now put more on the corruption, which means the second we can get rid of the corruption, the more money we can get, which means the more finances put towards paying off these loans. Once the corruption is cleared, oh yes, yep, I'll take that over the papacy, thank you. Once we've cleared the corruption, once we've cleared the debt, once we're level with tech, we'll be in a better position altogether. I am hoping I can't improve that by any more, so we're going to pull out of France. I'm hoping that we'll be able to challenge the Venetians again, although they are allied with both Naples and the papacy, so that might make it a little bit difficult. The papacy is allied with Naples and France, so again, we can't really make any further moves there. But what we could do is potentially look at Florence, Corsica. I would say Sardinia, but I'm not entirely sure on that. And then Mantua. Mantua could be a very good shout. Having a look around the board, Milan, yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes open of what our neighbors are doing, because if I can, I want to take up as much of this Italian land as possible, get a decent income, and then we'll look down the colonial route if need be, if possible even. When we do go for Florence, if with the help of France we can get a good AE or a good war score in our favor, I will take Girenti or Syracuse, and then we will start looking at Tunisia. If we can get Tunisia and worm our way round to the West African coast, we'll be in a perfect position, absolute perfect position to start our colonial venture westward. I also want to weigh up my options, like what would be better for us financially as a nation fueled by trade. What would be better? Either Caribbean and Panama? Or would it be better to go to the Moluccas and do the Southeast Asian trade node? I'm trying to have a little think over that. I think maybe it might be best to East Asia and then sort of just noodle it round the Cape. We'll see, we'll see. And it seems things aren't going to be so easy for us. The Venetians are actually taking Mantua. Like, they're going right in for the kill. Defender against Naples in the Neapolitan conquest of Corsica. So the Neapolitans are expanding, and it's all because they've got that friendship with the French. Actually, no, you know what? Not anymore. So if I were to go against these guys, just out of curiosity, I would not have the French... oh, wait, hold on. Accepting would destabilize France. Wait, what? Why? What's wrong with you, France? Why are you in such internal turmoil? You're looking good. Okay, never mind. When's the peace treaty up with Milan? 89. Well, 95 for me. Okay. You're not friends with the French anymore either. Again, France won't accept because they have a truce with Venice. Ooh, interesting. Oh, and we got lowered the war score as well, which is fantastic. So that's slowly coming down as well. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now that the French are not friends with the Venetians or the Neapolitans anymore, this opens up so many doors. If I can look towards taking Ravenna, Padova, and Bergamo, that's a lot of expansion. It will hurt, especially in terms of AE and admin, especially DIP as well. But if I can just secure the north, keep the Savoyans sort of wedged between us and the French, there's so much dev. There is so much dev here. In the south, okay, it's quite good until you start to get to the toe of Italy, but the north, there's so much good development in the north, and obviously Venice have a lot, and I mean a lot of income. So if we can get Verona, Istria, and Venice somehow, some way, before the Austrians get involved or the Ottomans get involved, that's going to be such a big win. We need to try and pull this off, because although I'm not wholly confident in my current situation because of how financially busted I am right now, if we can come out on top of this, this is going to be fantastic. Right, I'm going to pull out of the Pope. We don't really need to please the Pope anymore. We need to get cozy with the Savoyans. Again, they have been excommunicated, so things might not be too hot. Again, with the Saluzans. We're going to go with Saluzans. And like that, we are finally up to date with our Miltech. Fantastic. Having a look around the map, 557, 757, 767, 567. Okay. So 7 does seem to be the main cookie here. Venice is on top. No surprise there. I would expect the Venetians to come out on top. But I'm hoping the Ottomans can weaken them a little bit. If they can take Crete, Spalato, and Zara from them, that just leaves them with their Italian territories. Obviously, that means a threat because we've got the Austrians here with their personal union over Hungary, Bohemia, and claims on Poland and Venice. It makes things a little tedious, although that coalition did spank them into releasing Tyrol. Good job, HRE. Oh, excellent. Admin power. Thank you. Does that mean we can finally tech up? Nah, a little bit more. That's fine. It seems we're going to be landing ourselves in a little bit of a pickle here. I've just got a notice for the Genoese rebellion potentially happening. And I'm going to need a lot of manpower and finances to fix this. I'm hoping that once my army recover, I'll have enough to sustain them to fight, whilst also having enough to pay off my corruption. Naples. Oh, really, Naples? And you need my help against Tyrol. I do not have the economy to be doing this right now. I really do not have the economy to be doing this. I mean, who's already in? Is this a second war? The conquest of Arberoa? Is this Arberoa? Wait, hold on. Is this two separate wars here? The conquest of Arberoa. No, it is Sardinia. And Sardinia is allied with... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Is this a separate war? So the Venetians have just finished. Right. Okay. I mean, I suppose I'll accept to keep up appearances. It's not very, a happy decision. I'll deactivate my forts because although it gives me tradition, I am broke. Let's not forget this very important detail. Okay. Again, my economy is just dropping. I can't sustain it. I need to... Although... More corruption! Really? Okay, right. It's fine. I'm going to use my admin, although I need to tech up. I'm going to do it twice so I can get rid of this damn inflation. And do it 0.06. That's why it is still a positive. I'm not going to be gaining anything at all, but it's enough to keep me afloat for the moment. And then with this, we can just sort of stand by and do our own thing. I don't think these guys can come in. I will be alert just in case. But I think we're in the clear. I'd like to think we're in the clear at least. I desperately need to pay off these loans. If need be, I'll debase a few more times and then just focus on paying off this corruption. I want it all done by 1500 max so I can actually start moving in the right direction. But there's no guarantee. Baldassare Boncompagni. Not as good as our last general by any means, but he is here. I'm not going to go on the offensive. I will just stay here to defend. I don't see the need to go aggressive. Yeah, we'll boost relations with Naples for the moment at least. I am going to need an ally. Naples is now pushing. Okay. As long as Naples is comfortable doing the dirty work, that's fine. These guys are going to push into Genoa. They're going to fight my rebels at the same time. Like so. And then the second they finish, whoever's left is going to fight me. So in that case, it was the rebels. Nice. Perfect timing for that to trigger, actually, because it also weakened them enough for me to deal with them. These guys are going to rush back, and in that time frame, it seems like the Neapolitans are actually going to do their work, do their business. Oh, I just don't have the economy for this. I really do not have the economy for this. I'm going to word my way around to their capital. I'll word my way around to their capital. Hopefully we can siege it down and just get rid of it. I don't like doing the offensive side, especially when we're trying to rebuild, but if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. I just want out of this war ASAP. The Miracle Alive, thank you. Get rid of that war exhaustion. Again, very, very appreciated. I have no idea where these guys are going to go walk into now, but we do need to siege this down. They've even got a siege general. Why are they going after here when they could go for here? Leandro Pignatelli. Leandro, what are you doing, buddy? You're making all the wrong decisions right now. I've only just noticed the Western Austrian territories in Sundgau and Bresgau, they were also given to Tyrol. Austria was really broken by the HRE. And what's going on here? Are these like all free? Okay, so Burgundy collapsed. I presume the land was given to Austria and the HRE freed that as well. No, because Burgundy still exists. So what on earth happened? Was it the French? I'm so confused. I really am so confused. Right, put the fort on in Genoa. Very, very reluctant. It's going to hurt me so bad financially. Actually, you know what? I have no idea what's happening, but we've actually got an income right now, and I don't know how to feel about this. Because a minute ago, we didn't. The conflict's over. The troops can come home. Baldassare, you can chill. Genoa, you can chill. Turn off the fort. And my economy is back to being absolute garbage again. Great. Okay. Yep, give the Neapolitans access. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Debase. Pay off 2 loans. Debase. Turn off 2 loans. Like so. Corruption. I need this corruption paid off ASAP. I'm going to try and maximize the payoff. I don't want to get into any more conflicts. Invincible, like, I'd rather not my military... Really, my military tech needs to be more expensive? Falco, you're making life so difficult for me, bro. Can you just chill? I need Alessandro. Alessandro, I'm hoping, is going to be an amazing leader. We are in such a more comfortable place right now. So we've lost the advisor, which sucks, but on the bright side, we now have extra funding to get rid of the corruption. Also, atop that, we just did one of the appeals. We put one of those through, which gave us tax bonus and missionary strength, which is amazing. I love the tax bonus. The tax bonus helps so much. It seems we won't be getting an heir. The same dynasty of Jean of Alencon. So again, it fed right into the vassal. Unfortunately, it didn't come outside to us. But on the bright side, at least the French are slowly repairing because we're going to need them soon. And when I say soon, I truly mean soon. Because this corruption, although we were at 6 a minute ago, we're now at 5 and we are paying it off full throttle whilst gaining, which is fantastic. Because it means very, very soon, I'll be able to pay off this last debt, which should add us a little bit more money, less on the inflation, but will also give us enough money to extra fund the income and the corruption. And we are going to build like mad. We've just passed our admin tech, which means we can now start pumping out churches. And I believe we can start pumping these out. Can we? Yeah, we can start pumping out the marketplaces as well. So with both of these going at the same time, hopefully we'll be in a place where we can start truly earning an income. Starting off with you, 143. Oh, fantastic. Okay, that's brilliant. So with that income, we are now surely surely be able to pay off this corruption in no time at all. I'm looking at these claims that I've placed, and they are active until 95. Same with you. 96 and 98. So 95 at the earliest, 98 at the latest. Okay, that's fine. That gives us time, because I was hoping by 92 max to have the corruption paid off and the army fully funded. I can expand to a 10 size army rather than an 8 that we've been funding. So I'm hoping by doing that we'll be in a better place. The Trastamara Wedding hasn't triggered yet. So I'm wondering when that will, because they are, again, friends with Florence. And they are Florence's only friend. You know what? Speaking about that, actually, I'm going to pull out of France and get a claim on Pisa rather than Firenze. Although Firenze is a level 2 and Pisa is just a level 1, it is also the capital. So the AE for taking that is going to go through the damn roof. And I do not want to be getting tons and tons and tons of AE. They are friends with the Aragonese. So as soon as the Trastamara wedding triggers, I'm hoping they won't befriend anyone and we can just swoop right on in. I'm looking around and the Papacy have got claims on them. Siena have got claims on them. Lucca don't. Lucca have got claims on me, of all people. But Siena and Papacy could both be a major, major threat. So we need to swoop in and take these Florentine lands ASAP. Aragonese have been excommunicated. Lucca are friends with Austria. Now, I do wonder, who is stronger, France or Austria? Austria has the PU. So France is rocking 63 manpower, 55k. I'm not seeing Austria at all. Austria rocking 13,000, but we also need to remember that they've got Hungary with their 16,000, so that takes it up to 29. And Bohemia. Where's Bohemia? 29, and then 9,000, so that takes it to 38,000. So even with the two PUs, they're still weaker than France. So we could technically take Lucca, and if we can, call in Savoy and France at the same time. And that way, not only can we cheese it and take Lucca, but if I can, I might be able to also squeeze Trieste. Oh, giddy diddy dee. The cogs in my head are turning. The cogs in my head are turning, and they are turning at a great speed. Maybe this unplanned plan is going to become plan A, the primary plan. And Venice can just go on the back burner for the moment. We'll see. Yeah, I'll take the prestige. I need the prestige. Righto, and just like that, we have now got our claim on Pisa, a 23 development province. Oh my word. That is yow. Okay, that's going to cost so much on the dip and the admin, but it's going to be worth it. And it's a center of trade as well, which means more money. I'm going to have my other guy doing that progress there. I am curious. Savoy would join. Naples would... So they've befriended Naples again. Huh. Okay, that's mildly infuriating. France would join if I went after Aragon. But now I just need to choose my decisions. Do I go after Austria or do I go after... Like, you know what? I'm going to set a claim up on but they're friends with Milan now. Oh, wait. Are Milan's friends with Austria? No, they're not. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get the claim. Let me get the claim. Let me get the claim on Lucca. Because if I can go after Lucca and I can bring Austria in, I want to see if France will accept. Because if they can, getting Trieste will be great. I mean, and I can potentially... I don't know. We'll see. That is a big, big challenge, though, because we are taking on 3 nations and Lucca and Milan. It all adds up in the end, so we do have to be careful. Milan is at war with France. And France... Wait. Savoyan conquest of Albenga. So Savoy is deliberately trying to expand. Even our allies are growing quicker than us, and that's because of this damn corruption. This is frustrating. We have got down from a 6 to a 3, which is fantastic, and we are nearly at 2 a day, but still, it's not enough. Truly, it's not enough. We need to pick our feet up. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end today's episode, so I do hope that you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click that like button and subscribe. Remember, we do upload EU4 and HOI4 content daily, and I hope to introduce that CK3 stuff very, very soon. So again, thanks for watching. I've been Anglo, you've been you. Have a good one, guys, and laters. bye.